here. I think that's E right here. That's an E. So it's like it depends on the key. Like you go on the key, like whatever key, like E, the key of E has strings down here. Or if you don't wanna learn how to play the E chord like this, because sometimes it's confusing, right? Like I just showed you, like I got confused. You just put it in a certain thing, a certain capo. Like if we even search it up on my phone, we can go. Where do I put my capo to play G chords to play key of E? I'll just put it on. Like I don't know, it's probably down here or something. And then I'll be like, nah, it's definitely not here, but it's somewhere around there. But you'll end up being down here. But yeah, um, yeah. So these are called. Yeah, yeah. So frets. Yeah. And then there's the chords, not the chords, the strings. So frets, strings, and then what you make with them is called chords. So this is a G chord, right? That's a chord. So it's type either. Like, bro, all that stuff that I told you doesn't really matter until you start actually playing, and then you're like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Like right now, it sounds like gibberish until you start playing. You're like, okay, now I get it. So first thing I'm gonna teach you is the G chord, right? It's first one. That's it. You see how it sounds clean? Because you gotta press it down, but also you gotta make sure that the fat of your finger is not. um, yeah, you got the belt on. So yeah, so you want to make sure that the fat of your finger doesn't touch, because if it touches another string, guess what?
So every chord has to have this one pressed down?
No, it's different. Look, watch. For example, this is G, right? This is C, right? I wasn't pressing this one down, you know. Or D. Look, D is over here. None of these are pressed, right?
So that's just when your fingers twist.
Yeah, it's just it's wherever for the chord to make the sound. That's what it is. But yeah, you got to make sure that none of your fat from your fingers touching another chord, because, like, for example, if I play like that, watch how it sounds. It mutes the string, so it sounds bad. Yeah. So over time, you get the muscle memory, and it sounds clean. All right. So you see this dot right here represents third fret. So third, fifth, seventh, ninth, and so on and so on. You know. So what you want to do is you want to hold it.
No, I'm holding it wrong.
Yeah. Exactly. There you go. Boom. Now you're gonna put your index finger right on this one. Yep. And then this back one is gonna touch right here, right there. And then you're gonna string. Just string down. Yeah, the whole thing down.
This feels weird.
Yeah. You see how it's muting? That means that the fat of your finger is touching. So you wanna bring like up, this one up here, or you wanna do like tippy, the tip of your finger, so that it doesn't touch anything. Yeah, there you go. Something about. You see how it's muting? That means so when you do
it.
Yeah. So it's weird because you gotta like stretch your fingers.
Yeah, it's just the way I gotta, especially all of them at the same time.
But no, bring it lower. So this is third fret. So when I'm playing it, so you gotta bring up here. So bring this up.
Which one?
Like that.
Oh, this one
like
here.
that.
This one here.
And this one right here. Bring it right here. Right there. Go play it. Yeah, you like that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is mad weird.
Yeah, because it's like the fat on it. Look, watch. Let me show you something. So like, look at my fingers when they stretch, right? Because I'm like, I gotta like push up in a way, because if I have it down like this,
it's like a pinpoint.
Yeah, because if I have it down like this, like watch, if I have it like regular, well, I play so long but if I play like this, it sounds bad because I'm like down. But I learned how to like push up, and it gives. You see, none of my things are like, you feel me, are touching me because I'm like this. So what you want to do is when you're trying to learn the chord, if they all sound clean, that's when you're doing it right. But if you're touching another one, right?
like what gets me too is holding them down good, and then also
Yeah. So
like my
like,
brain doesn't understand.
matter of
that.
fact, Frat, do this one. E minor is only literally just 2 fingers.
Oh, you would think I would be
Yeah.
find it easier.
So go here. Yeah. This one and this one. And the string.
Just one by one or all of them?
Do all of them. See how it sounds. Yep. Bring it up. And just watch out that you're not
Oh, okay, I see.
touching the this one. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Sounds better. Mm-hmm. Sounds way better.
Yeah. I
See?
can hear it.
Yeah, it sounds better. And sometimes you gotta press hard too, because if you press soft, it doesn't play it.
I see.
Cause like, so now go each and every single one.
Let me see if I can just go like this.
Yeah, there you go. That's better. Way better. That's an E minor. And the more you practice it, the more cleaner it'll sound. Also, like
I feel like having long nails messes you up.
I was about to say, yeah, I was literally about to tell you that. Like having longer nails makes it hard because your nail gets in the way. That sounds way better. But you see how like this one, like press it down, and I play. Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good.
exactly.
That's crazy. How long did you learn? How long before it took you to learn your first song?
My first song. What was my first song? My first song was "Make Room," I believe it's called, and it was a G. And it took me about a month and some change to like get the chords in a row, because you learn the chords, right? But guess what? Now you gotta learn how to play them in a tempo and change and get your fingers close to them. I got a video if you want to see it of me first playing.